Welcome. I am so glad that you joined us for our family service. My name is Amy.
And my name is Dawn. And I'm really happy to be with you. And I know Amy's happy to be here too. Amy and I serve as the religious exploration leaders at First Parish in Concord, Massachusetts. That means that we offer programs for children and teens and their families.
And at a time when we cannot be together, we're offering this service as a way for families to be able to explore at home. We are a Unitarian Universalist community, and our congregation's mission is to seek ways to deepen spiritually, build community, and make a positive difference in the world.
If you have a chalice or a candle at home, you're welcome to light it along with us. Please find an adult to help you do that safely. And this morning, we are joined by Grace and Lily, who are going to lead us in our chalice lighting.
Good job. Just blow it out. Pick it up. Pick it up. We are Unitarian Universalists with minds that think, hearts that love, and hands that are ready to serve.
Thank you, Grace and Lily. You did a wonderful job leading our chalice lighting. Dawn, I really like how they had those fall leaves around their candle.
Yeah. It is so good to see Grace and Lily, and I really like their leaves too. This is the time of year when the weather gets colder, and here in New England, the leaves on the trees will start to change color. And I've seen a few of them starting already.
Our family service last time was starting a new and different year, and we explored how life is always changing. Some of the changes are exciting, and sometimes change can be hard. There are so many changes, both inside us and all around us right now.
This week's theme is being mindful of the changes and the weather inside you. Have you ever thought about how our emotions are like the weather? We can see all kinds of weather in our hearts and in our minds, and I'll bet you can name some. So when you're happy, maybe it feels like the sun is shining inside you. When you're sad, maybe it feels like it's raining. What about when you're angry? Yeah, it feels like there's a storm raging inside. Sometimes when it's hard to focus, or I'm just kind of feeling a little out of it, I feel like I'm in a fog. It feels like foggy weather. And when I'm feeling grumpy, I feel like the wind is just blowing around in there. Things are a little unsettled. Now, does it rain all the time, forever and ever? No. And what about sunny days? Is it always bright and sunshiny out? No. The weather outside is always changing, and our inside weather is always changing too. We all have sunny days, and we all have stormy days. And just like we might see outside a nice sunny day or a stormy day, and we just say that's the way the weather is today, we can also notice that in ourselves and accept that for ourselves, and notice the weather of our friends and family and allow and accept that too. It might not be the weather we want, but it's the weather that is. Noticing the weather can help you figure out what's going on inside you. Noticing your inside weather gives you information that you might use to find out what you need in any given moment. When you see that it's raining outside, you might decide to get an umbrella. And when you see that it's raining inside, you might want to find someone to talk with, or find someone to give you a hug, or maybe there's something else that you need in that moment. As Unitarian Universalists, we believe in the inherent worth and dignity of all people, no matter what the weather. As Unitarian Universalists, we aren't fair weather friends. We are all weather friends.
Coming up next, it's the weather with everyone's favorite emotional meteorologist, Anita Greenscreen.
Good morning. I am Anita Greenscreen, and here is your weather for the week ahead. This morning, the weather is unusually sunny and mild for this time of year. By this afternoon, winds will pick up, bringing with them dense fog. The forecast for tomorrow is stormy, with a high probability of thunder and lightning at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. By the end of the week, the weather will change, and we can expect a rainbow of hope appearing through the drizzle, followed by bright sunshine. This is Anita Greenscreen, signing off.
Thank you, Anita Greenscreen. There is a woman named Sharon Salzberg. She is a famous meditation teacher. And she says, if we hit our elbow, we don't say, I'm a sore elbow. Yet for some reason, if anger comes up, we say, I am angry. Well, it's really important to know that we are not our feelings. Emotions come up the same way thoughts, itches, and breathing do. You might feel happy sometimes, but it doesn't mean that you'll never feel sad. You might feel scared sometimes, but it doesn't mean that you're not strong. We are not the rain, but we can feel and see the rain inside ourselves sometimes. And the rain might come and go throughout our days. We accept the rainy days as we do the sunny days. They're all part of our wonderful, wonderful life. So, as a fun way of noticing and tracking our own weather, this week we are inviting you to make your very own personal weather station. Your personal weather station can help you notice what your personal weather is and track how and when it changes. So here is the weather station that I made. So in our Explore at Home resources, you'll have a template for how to do this. So what you do is you're gonna fill it in with some weather. You get to choose, and then you can color it in. You can write the words or just color it in. Let's see. There we go. You'll see here that I've got sunny, rainy, stormy, rainbow, partly cloudy, and foggy. So you can get yourself a paper clip or a clothespin, or somewhere here I had a hairpin. It's gone. Oh well, 2 is enough, unless you have lots of different feelings in one moment, and then you might want some more markers. But you just can clip on to where you're feeling. And this is a tool that you can use just for you, just to notice for yourself. You can keep it somewhere just for you to look at. Or maybe you and your family, maybe everyone wants to make one. And maybe you want to put them somewhere where other people can see them, and you can notice what other people's weather is like throughout the day, and talk about what your weather's like throughout the day.
Thank you, Dawn, so much for sharing that. I know that I am feeling lots of changes of emotion. There are days where I feel very foggy, so I'm definitely going to include that one on my chart. So as the weather gets colder outside, I know that it is a really nice time to have a hot drink. And I'm thinking about when we're together at First Parish and everyone gathers in the kitchen and adults make either tea or coffee, and the kids of First Parish love to make hot chocolate.
It is time for some hot chocolate.
Too weak.
I think I need some help. Anyone know how to make hot chocolate? Anyone?
Hi, chicken. This is how I make First Parish hot chocolate. First, put in 2 heaped tablespoons of hot chocolate powder into your mug. Next, add your hot water so it's just under the rim of the mug, because you don't want it to go over the top. And then, if you want to make it extra delicious and even more like First Parish hot chocolate, you can add a splash of creamer. Don't add too much, you don't want to make it too weak. And next, stir it all together, and there you have your delicious hot chocolate. Delicious.
Hi again, it's Brendan. I hope you've been enjoying our family service, and I invite you to join Children's Choir this year. Today I'll be singing I've Got Peace Like a River. Join us in singing, and for those who would like to move, you can follow Amy's motions. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got strength like the mountain. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul.
Thank you, Brendan and Amy. That was lovely. And it makes me think about looking to see what's inside me right now. So I invite you all to do this little meditation with me. Let's get in a comfortable position. You can find a comfortable chair to sit down in, or if you want to lie down, welcome to do that too. Close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so, or just let your eyelids relax and soften your gaze. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. You ready? Ready? Let's breathe in and out. In and out. One last one. In and out. Now take a moment. Look inside. What's the weather like in there? Do you feel relaxed and sunny? Maybe a bit cloudy? Maybe it's windy and blustery in there? You might even feel a storm coming on. What do you notice in your body, in your mind, and in your heart? Once you determine what the weather's like in there, just let it be. There is no need to feel or do anything differently. Your weather might be different later today, or maybe it won't change until tomorrow. But right now, this is how things are. Feelings and moods, they change. They blow over sometimes quickly, and sometimes they take time. There is no need to take any action. Isn't that kind of a relief? Let's sit with our weather for just a moment more. Just pay attention to what's going on in there. We are Unitarian Universalists. We are a community of all weather friends. Let's take one more deep breath together. In and out. If your eyes are closed, I invite you to open them. And I want to thank you all. Each week, we'll have questions for you and your family to explore the week's theme together at home. This week, the two questions we have for you are, how is your weather? What's the forecast for later? And how are some ways that you are an all-weather friend? We also have another resource for you this week. We have instructions for how to make your very own personal weather station.
Last time we had a drawing challenge, and I want to thank the kids who sent in some photos of their drawings. The challenge was to combine a turtle and an octopus, and Peter had done an extra spin of the wheel and said that you could also choose to incorporate a cat. So I think that these are really terrific drawings, and if you have done some drawings at home, feel free to email them to us so we can feature them in the family service. Maybe you would like to send us a picture of your weather station after you created it. And there's also other opportunities to help us lead this service by doing a chalice lighting or maybe some music or other things. So we look forward to your parts in our family service.
And now, our First Parish in Concord benediction. Go out into the world in peace. Have courage. Hold on to what is good. Return to no person evil for evil. Strengthen the faint-hearted. Support the weak. Help the suffering. Honor all beings. Our service is over, but our exploration has just begun. Please subscribe to our family service email list to receive resources to continue exploring at home. The link is in the description of this video. If you're watching this live streamed, our 10 o'clock service will be starting shortly.